Welcome, everybody. I have myself, Kristin Davies, here, and I have joining me Jean Power from the West Cork
Hello.
Healer, the West Cork Healer online. So, how exciting is that? We are together to talk about the Lemurian crystals. We're also talking about how you can access the energy from the Lemurians in order to help you, in order to access that energy and how to go about doing that. So I know that you just most recently purchased a Lemurian crystal, and so
Yeah,
I'm going to be talking a bit about that. I'm going to be also mentioning how one can access Lemurian's energy if you don't have a Lemurian crystal. And then, of course, we also have the Lemurian that I connect with most often, that you've likely seen in previous broadcasts on my YouTube channel. I always love to connect with Bansheen, and she came to me, and also a friend of mine, about a year and a half ago. We both connected with her energy, and the fascinating part was we both got the same name. So that was really cool. So Bansheen is always here to help me and to channel her guidance, and so that's also what we're going to be doing today, is channeling Bansheen's guidance as well. So how exciting! So how did you come upon this Lemurian crystal most recently?
it was really interesting. I had the thought that I would really like to purchase a genuine Lemurian crystal, because I know that there is many ones that are, under the sign of quartz, but they don't have the indications and stuff like that. So I was like, I really wanted a genuine one. And somebody I know literally sent me a message going, "Hey, I have this crystal, this Lemurian crystal. She's many crystals." And she goes, "I'm just wondering, would you be interested?" So I just tuned into it, and I was like, "Wow, I need that crystal." And so I literally just got it a few days ago. It's beautiful, Kristen. The energy from it is just so amazing.
How you manifested that into your life. You're like, I'd like to have a Lemurian crystal, and then a friend of yours has one for you, and
Yeah.
thought to purchase it for you.
Yeah, it's really funny. Like, I have to be really careful with my thoughts, because as soon as I think of something I want, I get it.
Yeah.
So I have to keep them really positive and clear.
I love it. So tell us a little bit about the crystal and let us see what it
Yeah.
looks like.
So it's quite a small Lemurian quartz. So the quartz, the Lemurians will always have this kind of pointing upwards here. Now it might be hard to see, right? But there's like indications on the side. And what I was told to do is rub my thumb down the indications, and even you can do it with your nail, and you make a connection to the crystal. And actually what it's doing is it's tapping into past lives, and it's helping with downloads. So this crystal actually has loads of imprints in it to connect you. So you know the way like Braille, when you're reading Braille, and it's like it has that, it's like that. You're actually reading the messages that they have left here. The Lemurians, what I was told is the Lemurians have actually placed these quartz around the world in different power places, even though some people are saying it's in one power place. But they were put in there until a time in history when we actually needed them, and the time is now. So some people are actually discovering them in the ground, so it's really special. And like, I have been doing some meditations with it, so especially on my third eye and my crown, and I'm being kind of brought quite deeply. I feel like I could go out for days. I feel like I'm going on journeys with it. So it's
Beautiful.
yeah, and it just feels like, the Lemurians, they're all about like balance and harmony, and I really feel that when I'm holding it. Do you know what I mean?
And the crystal's still growing too. You were showing me.
Yeah, I don't know, can you, so just up here,
Yeah.
there's babies growing on it. Yeah, so the lady whom I bought it from, she was actually telling me about the babies, and sometimes they might actually just break off. and they might start a new kind of a kind of little formation.
Very cool.
But even looking at it now, you know, there's this beautiful kind of rainbow light coming through it. And when I look at it in different angles, it's like, I don't know, it's like this kind of channel into somewhere. And it's not like any crystal I've ever had. I really feel like it's a really powerful crystal, even though it's quite small. But I think what it represents is really quite profound, you know?
It makes me want to go and get one. I can't believe I haven't gotten one yet. But, you know, I have passed through Mount Shasta briefly, where their energy is located, where they are located. And
Wow.
wow, that is a very like major energy there. And the water there, I always talk about this, spring water right through the taps. You're showering in it, you're drinking it. It's just incredible. It's the most
Wow.
water I think I've maybe ever drank. It was that incredible. I was like in the shower. Oh, oh my God, I'm bathing in spring water. I was like, this is the best shower ever.
Yeah.
Super high vibrational. The energy's high vibrational there. The water's high vibrational there. I'm like, it's time to go get a crystal.
It sounds like even what you're saying with the water, it's like an elixir, you know, it just sounds really like amazing healing powers.
And lots of forestation and lots of, you know, you look up the mount and it's covered in snow. We were there in October.
Wow.
Wow. It was really powerful.
Oh, I have to go.
Yeah, really. Just probably about 15-hour drive south of me. So
Oh.
that's definitely, well, I know that'll be another place I'm going. Hawaii, Mount Shasta. Let's go.
Ireland.
And Ireland. Yeah, sorry, top three. And Ireland. Oh my goodness, Ireland is going to be like full on.
Yes.
All the energies that will be coming to greet me. Oh my goodness. I'll be like, oh boy. One at a time, everybody. One at a time. But everybody knows my boundaries, so I shouldn't have to say that. So, you know, moving forward, I remember the last broadcast I did with the Lemurians, they were talking about if you don't have a Lemurian crystal to connect with them in this way, well, you can sit quietly and connect with them ways. They'll hear you. But the other way is you can go out in nature and lean up against a tree and connect with their energy that way. They will come up through the earth and up through the tree and work with you in that way. So if you would like to go out in nature and just sit up against a tree and just start talking to the Lemurians, they will hear you. And that tree's energy, their energy, will begin to work with you in that way. So I'm just going to lead off here with Bansheen and see, you know, what she would like to say in regards to what we are talking about, and if she would like to add anything further.
Great.
She says, yes, thank you, Kristin. Thank you, everyone. It is an honor to be able to channel my words through this dear one. She's talking about, it's funny because I'm seeing where she is and I think it's nighttime because I see as if it's nighttime, but it's not nighttime. It's just where she's located.
Oh.
It's, she's surrounded with crystals. She's just smiling. Okay. So she's talking about the future and what's to come in the future. She does this hand gesture. They all do. What's coming in the future? Okay. In the future, many of us will be stepping forward in order to assist and help each of you, should you wish, should you choose. Know that we are right here, standing by, awaiting your given word, your approval of our help. So we're waiting for you to ask, is what she's saying.
Wow.
We have been awaiting this time for a very long time. for a while now, when humanity, the energy here within each of you and the earth herself would shift. She's also calling this a turning point or a tipping point. Turning point. You know, where you, okay, here we go. Off we go. And here it has come. And here it is. Now, moving forward on this path, many of you will be, you may be confused. You may feel lost. You may feel uncertain. There may be chaos surrounding you, within you. In these moments, she's putting her hand up like this. In these moments, when this is occurring within each of you, please call upon us, for we are able to assist you, help you in ways you cannot currently imagine. Please call upon us. She's saying she's, wow, oof, she's taking over my head here. She's showing me they will shine or place high vibrational frequency upon you. They will shine light upon you. And she's doing that through the top of my head right now. We will help lift your vibrational frequency. We will help your minds become clear, bring clarity, and redirect your focus from that which is no longer important in your life experience, that which is going to be transmuted into the light, and redirect your focus and your attention on more uplifting, loving, caring paths of thought, attention, awareness, focus, streams of consciousness. That is where they're going to help place your attention. Everything is she says, to some degree, everything is what you choose to place your attention upon. Not everything, but to some degree, a large amount of it is. And it's really important, especially during this time, as the veil is thinning and the vibrational frequency is lifting here on Earth, that you become the still observer and are acutely aware of where you are placing your thoughts, your attention within your minds. So please call upon us should you need us in these times of despair. She's saying deep despair, chaos within or around. We will hear you the moment you request us. You don't need to be concerned that we won't hear you, because the moment you request our assistance, we will hear you. She's clapping and she's just saying, thank you, Kristin, thank you. And she's smiling. That is the message I wish to relay at this time. Okay, so I know that something really special is coming up here at the end of the month. And I know that you're going to be using crystals during this special time. And I'll just let you go ahead and let everybody know what this is and how important this is on the planet right now. This is so important right now.
Yeah, and Kristin, you know, just to say, like, what you channeled there was just so beautiful. I really, it really touched my heart. Oh, it was incredible. I could just really feel the blessings, you know. So thank you for sharing that.
You may be feeling the Lemurians' energy through this video.
You
feel it coming She's right here behind me, but she washed over me and it just felt like pure bliss. And then I feel it coming right out of my heart chakra. But she's
Yeah.
right here. All of their energy can be here in a moment's notice. If
Yeah.
and so you can feel this through this video or call upon them. Yeah, it's beautiful,
Mm.
isn't it?
So beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing a group, it's like a crystal Reiki group healing on June 30th at 12 p.m. PDT and 3 p.m. EDT and 8 p.m. in Ireland and UK, so UTC. So yeah, I'm guided really to bring in the crystals to amplify the healing. So using the Reiki rays, I'll be using the crystals and definitely my new Lemurian crystal. I was told as well with the Lemurian crystal for the healing, if I actually point it, it will magnify as well and amplify. So that's going to be really special because I haven't used it in that kind of a healing modality yet. So I'm really excited. And I suppose when I'm feeling it right now, I just feel so kind of harmony and blissed out myself.
Blissful,
So
very blissful,
yeah.
very relaxed. She's repeating back here, we will be there during this healing as well.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah, and I just feel like as well it's a very important time, you know, to receive this healing and for me to give this healing. You know, like I'm guided at different times to facilitate different healing, and this is what people need at this time. So I'll just go with that.
it helps in so many ways. It's clearing out that which is no longer needed, the old,
Exactly.
transmuting the density. It's helping with anxiety. It's helping with so many different things that you've seen with people that come back to you. I mean, last week, 3 people came to me that had had a one-on-one healing with you, and it was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
They told me a little bit about how incredible it was. They went on for some time. Hey, alrighty then, I'll let her know.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's been incredible. And the last group healing, so many people have come back and said how incredible it was. And it was incredible. Saint Germain, Archangel Michael that were there. And we need this on the planet right now. We need this healing. So even if you can't make it on June 30th,
Yeah.
what then?
Even if you can't make it, that's no problem because there is no time or space constraints with the angelic realm and with the Reiki and crystal rays. So, you know, you can sign up and you'll still receive the healing. Like some people who did the healing last month, they weren't able to watch the actual live. And one of them actually was like, I could feel tingling in my body, and I had forgotten that. And then I was like, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock. That's the healing time. So it was interesting. She could feel it in her body and she felt a lot of peace and a lot of heaviness kind of shifting off her shoulders, you know, because she had a lot of stress before going into that. So, and it's like I'll also leave the healing up for, 24 hours afterwards. So it's going to be in a private group on Facebook. And actually you can watch it back as much as you want because, you know, sometimes we do a healing and then we might listen to it back and we actually hear and feel different things, you know. So it's like working on different layers. So I would say watch it back as much as you can. So you're not going to miss the healing if you're not actually live with the healing. You'll still be able to get the blessings and the same healing for your highest good. And also just to say it's really good for pets. So I spoke to 2 of my pets, Bruno the sheep, you're familiar with him, and Paddy Power the dog. So they're going to be on this group healing as well because they just want a little bit at the moment as well. And like that, I just asked them, and they were like, yeah.
Well, and so when somebody comes in to sign up for this, where can they go? How much is it? Again, when is the date and time?
Yeah, so it's June 30th and they can sign up on the West Cork Healer. That's my Facebook name. I also have the event up in Intuitive Angel Messages. So either or. And it's at 12 p.m. That's noon PDT It's at 3 p.m. EDT, and it is at 8 p.m. in Ireland and the UK. And probably for like Greece and different places like that, it'll be plus 2 hours, you know, so you can just check with the time difference.
You're still getting
And
healing even if you're sleeping.
exactly. Do you know what? It's lovely if you're sleeping because your mind isn't in the middle of the way, you know, it's like, oh.
Did you notice during the last group healing, there were several women saying their partners had passed out?
Yeah, yeah.
Or during the healing, they're like, oh yeah, he's snoring away here. And so
Yeah.
we were all cracking up about that because they'd signed their husbands up for a healing and they were sleeping away, just conked right out.
Yeah. And you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was really interesting as well before the last healing, I don't know, like share it with the group, but I definitely shared it with you. Like for a week before, the tree outside was calling me. So I went out eventually and I sat with the tree and I was getting downloads into my crown. And I feel like what it was is they were, you know, helping me be more of a pure light channel. Because Kristin, I'm not actually doing the healing. I'm just working as a channel, you know, for the healing to work through me, you know. And the more that I'm in a good space, you know, with meditation and looking after myself, the more that the healing is actually helping the people. And today I did a healing training, an extra training today. Yeah. Oh,
we're going to talk about in the future, what type
yeah.
of training is this training that you have taken?
So it's Rahani Celestial Healing, the pink rays from the heart. Amazing.
Gosh. I
Amazing.
don't know anyone that does this type of healing, and you're in training for this. I can't wait to talk about this.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
healing is coming up at the end of June, on June 30th. How much is this for everybody?
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's 25 US dollars or 22 euros 45 cents. You know, it's very, very affordable. Yeah.
Pretty perfect. And so if they want to email you, you're at thewestcorkhealer@gmail.com. If they want to find it on Facebook, it's the West Cork Healer. If they want to find you on YouTube, it's the West Cork Healer. But I'll put all of that information below this video, and I'll also put up some buttons that people can click on at the very end. And
Lovely. Thank you, Kristin.
the easy way, right? We
like. Yeah.
I'm all about, you know, come on, let's just make it easy.
Exactly. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
That's right, lemon squeezy. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. And thank you so much, Jean. That was just amazing. And
oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for the channeling. It was so beautiful.
The Lemurians, thank you. And
yes,
I am open for your help anytime. Okay. Have a wonderful day, everybody. We'll talk to you
soon. Bye.
Bye.